Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and today we're going to be discussing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak that happened today. The banner that shows all the characters. Well, apparently it was leaked out, that banner that showed the remaining roster. Spoilers, of course, but I thought it'd be nice and mention it at least. So we have Geno, Shadow, Chorus Kids, Isaac, Banjo-Kazooie, Ken, and Mach Rider. Are the remaining characters, with Shadow and Ken being echoes of Sonic and Ryu respectively, and all the rest being new fighters. And we're actually not going to talk too much about the roster, because honestly, I think the roster is great. Banjo and especially Geno are my two top characters I've been wanting for a very long time. My qualm today is with the actual leak. And I know we can't stop all leaks. I know it's impossible. Man, I feel so bad for Sakurai and his team and Nintendo. I don't think people truly realize how much work and energy and effort and hours and pain goes into what they do. Not just with developing the game, but planning these announcements. Super Smash Bros. Is one of Nintendo's biggest games that they can produce. I know part of this is a disgruntled employee, apparently, of the place it got printed from. It just... So what if you're disgruntled? Why are you ruining people's work? Why does that make you feel better? Why does that make anyone feel better? And I'm not talking about how the internet has blown up with it. You can't control that aspect, and I'm much more lenient on if a YouTuber or a Twitter account is posting this, because it's out there at that point. I'm talking about that initial, the very first person to post this. And I've looked a little bit into it, and apparently that employee worked at the location where it was supposed to be printed, and there's Grinch stuff for the new Illumination Grinch movie, which is weird to think that that'd be something to fake to be part of this. No, Grinch isn't in Smash. I'd want Goku before the Grinch in Smash. It just wouldn't make sense. As you can tell, this is off the cuff. There's no script. So, and there's apparently they posted it, deleted it, it got reposted somewhere else. I don't remember. There's a lot happening here. I thought about making a script for this and posting it next week, but it's relevant now, so I kind of went with it. This is not good. Don't you remember what you felt when you first saw the K. Rool reveal trailer? How excited you were? I remember being shocked and enthralled, and then the King DDD trolling was awesome. We all can say, I've wanted K. Rool for a long time, but then we didn't know until that trailer. We didn't know Ridley was coming until that reveal. Oh my gosh, these reveal trailers for Ultimate have been great. I mean, they're going to still be great. They'll still be amazing. I'll still watch them 1,000 times. If this is true and like Geno and Banjo have reveal trailers, I'm going to watch them over and over again. Same with Isaac. Same with pretty much all of them. All of them, yeah. I guess I just wanted to talk about why this was a bad thing to happen. How this affects Sakurai and his team. Sakurai said he didn't want to do another Subspace after Brawl because all the cutscenes were put on YouTube and there was no incentive to play the game. That was a reason we didn't get another adventure mode, I think, a real adventure mode in Smash 4. And that's not really a leak issue, but this is gonna really put a bad taste in Sakurai's mouth if this is real. So I just want to throw my 2 cents out there. I think whoever did this should be ashamed of himself or herself. I think it's supposed to be a male. Why? Because you're mad at your employer because they did something? So you take away the hard work of dozens of other people? Of other companies? Take away the joy that would have been given to us if we would have not known this to be real or not? I guess I just have to say a plea to leakers. Stop. Why? There's plenty of people who are on the inside. We have insider information. I follow quite a few of them on Twitter. And when they know information, they don't leak it. They just say they know it. And people pester them to death like, hey, maybe I'll be the one to break the shell and get them to talk. But they don't. They probably talk to their close friends and say, hey, I know K. Rool's coming on this August Direct. But they don't tell the masses. They tell you. So I guess I'm just sad. Yeah. I'm sad and mad because as a content creator, as such a small content creator, if I was making something like my Not Too Brief series, because I put a lot of energy into them and a lot of time, that's why they're not consistent. If for some reason that got leaked, I don't know why that would ever happen, I'm using it as an example, I would be hurt that my hard work was not presented when I wanted it, on my turf. And now, if this is real, and I'm 60-40 about it, yeah, I'm 60-40 about this being real and not real. That leaker has taken that away from Nintendo and Sakurai and the team, and even extending out to Square, because if Gino's in it, that's a big deal, and taken away from Microsoft because if Banjo's in it, that's a big deal, and taking away all that because he was a disgruntled employee. Is that it? I'm pretty sure that's what I read, but still. So he gets recognition online? I feel really bad for the Nintendo team. I feel frustrated. Like I said, I don't blame anyone reporting on it. I'm talking about it. I don't blame Twitter for talking about it. You're going to. It's the internet age. It's that leaker. It's those leakers out there that want to do nothing more than... Yeah. I guess I'll talk about the leak a little bit here. Like I said, it's 60-40 for me. And I think Chorus Kids is the weak link for me, personally. If you want them, if you're a fan of that series, great for you. I have nothing against it. I don't think they're retro enough to be obscure and surprised, and I don't think they're big enough to be a modern character that would be in. That's just my opinion. Please have your own. I think that's the weakest link. And the banner itself has some issues. It's blurry, so it's impossible to dissect. There it is. And I just wanted to do a quick little video about my sadness for this subject and rant a little bit. And part of me, even though some characters I really want in Smash is in this, part of me wants it to be fake. And that's my 2 cents. I'm probably going to get some downvotes for this because, leakers are able to do whatever they want. Yeah, you're right. They can do whatever they want. And I don't think there's going to be much repercussion for this individual. I have a YouTube channel, and I can talk about whatever I want. So here I am. Thank you for tuning in to the Nintendo Network for my mini-rant. Well, I don't know how many minutes this is while recording, so it might not be so mini. If you like this, please make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe to hear more of my stuff. Even with this leak, I'm still going to be pushing out those making the rosters, guys. So don't worry. And if you excuse me, I'm just going to hope we get a direct soon to see if this is real or not. Like I said, I'm okay if it's not real. I'm also sad, but hey, hopefully Gino still makes it into Smash.